Unmuting. And let's go ahead, transition. Boop. Alright, so picking up where we left off. How did you find your first mission, Praetor? Oh yeah, this bit. I said the first one, but what if I were to say, it felt like holding hands with you? That increases the bond! Okay. Inside the Regalia, it felt just like holding her hand. Warm and safe. I could feel my pulse racing against her fingers. Like holding hands? Yes, yes, that's just what it felt like to me. But it felt like even more than that. As if we'd grown closer together than our skin would allow. And our hearts were in perfect harmony. Ah, blushy Umu. It felt so intimate, so warm and pleasant. If this is the true nature of the Regalia, then it truly is a blessing on us both. I talked to Saber about the Regalia. I want to know everything she does. Material-wise, it looks as if it's made of white gold, though of course it's really a collection of data. Could it be some kind of key code? She keeps referencing the Royal Authority, but what exactly does that mean? Yes, just as I would expect.
I don't know. She's dressed like an empress. Talks like an empress. Talks about royal authority. Gee, I wonder.
Yes, just as I would expect from you, Praetor. Your curiosity and insight fill me with such confidence. Confidence? Huh? What's with the odd reaction? Is that really confidence she's giving off, or is it just bravado this time? Sadly, I know little more of the Regalia than you do. I know it's made of a special mystic code from the moon cell, densely packed. In terms of file size, it holds more data than the largest territory. It seems all that data pertains to the most recent Holy Grail War. To be honest, it is difficult for me to quantify its true value. Gifted as I am, this task may call for a specialist. Still, is it not a beautiful ring? That alone makes it more than precious to me. I agree from the bottom of my heart. The ring's white golden sheen perfectly matches her finger. Beautiful? Of course. Precious? Unquestionably. Just wearing it increases Saber's charm tenfold, enough to overcome any opposing force. You think so? No, of course you do. I thought the same, of course, but it warms my heart to know you agree. Feeling ardent today, aren't you, my Praetor? Are you surprised? Have you no sense of self? Do you not know how different you are? That will do, Praetor. Are you not a bit closer than usual? Not that I haven't entertained the thought of such a thing, but to be so close to you, it feels so good. Like a thunderbolt through the heart of me. I must hold you, now. And do you wish the same of me? Ah, how could I not? I just want to give her all the head pats.
Cookie said she had an emo Rokyo first, so Cookie hug it is.
Koki hug? Yeah, Koki needs a hug. Alright, craft. What things can I get?
Just hugging a frog.
Hold frog gently like hamburger. Let's see. details. Switches between your main servant and a subservient, or heals minor injuries. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and rest. Chapter 2, Questioning Authority. Mer Mellum, City of Lost Destiny. You scarcely need me to tell you this, Praetor, but please do not overexert yourself. From the look on your face, you're not yet at your finest. Better off than before, perhaps, but still in need of rest. Now how can I help you relax? Ah, I have just the thing. Lemons covered in sugar. So sweet and stimulating. That actually does sound tasty. Saber laughs in ecstasy as she cares for me. Her words and her smile ease my worries, and the pain fades almost completely. Wait.
Check vending channel of Tubbs. I get the feeling what's happening to Jake's girlfriend is very relatable to you.
In the vending channel?
Yes. That's happened to you a few times, I know.
Oh.
Yeah. Poor girl.
Yep. Been there.
No one can really blame her for getting upset there. Because that is... And again, that's something you've gone through.
Yep. Here we go. Wait, you're still in a bit of pain, aren't you? I would have thought the pain would ease by now, but I won't compound your suffering by asking too many questions. As always, I appreciate your candor. The trust between us is paramount, after all. Thank you, Saber. But it's not what you think. I'm fine for now, so I think we should get back to work. We need to know what happened to Seraph after the end of the Holy Grail War, and why Castor has a copy of me. We'll have to move quickly. I'd caution against being hasty, but that look in your eye tells me I shouldn't bother. Once your purpose takes hold, nothing can dissuade you. Come. We can access the Moon Cell core remotely from the throne. Now that I think about it, have we confirmed Castor's claim about taking half our territory? We haven't yet, have we? Since we went straight to my room when we got back. Anyway, it's settled. Off to the throne room now. Behold, with this throne, my throne, I can use the Regalia to survey all corners of Seraph. Ooh. So Castor spoke the truth. Between her conquests in the old lands and the new ones, she has taken half already. Anyway, let us try accessing the Moon Cell core as well. Perhaps it can tell us more of the second Regalia and the other Praetor. What? Access denied? Why? That cannot be! I have the Moon Cell's royal authority! They cannot force me to start over now! How well the Regalia shines upon my finger! Of course it still shines. You proved your right to bear it at the end of the moon's Holy Grail War. And that is why, Servant Saber, you remain the sovereign of Seraph. But Seraph now suffers from a fatal error. How dare you barge through our doors unannounced? State your name! As you can see, I am a caster class servant. Well, I suppose that's not enough information. Very well. Allow me to prove my loyalty to you. Accept my true name as a token of fealty. I am Archimedes. I am a system update worker, chosen by Seraph.
Archimedes?
Archimedes?
No! Archimedes, no! It's filthy in there.
Buds. System update? I didn't expect it would take this long to reach you. That was my miscalculation. Normally, with my admin access, I can teleport anywhere, but now I have to walk. But that's my problem, not yours. A pleasure, Your Majesty. And you, Silver Shinobi. Good to see you again. What? How does he know my name? Hold a moment, Archimedes. Archimedes? Are you that Archimedes? I am. So you know me then. Well, what a small world we live in. Of course I know you. All in Rome have heard of the Greek genius. I've even had the pleasure of studying your works a bit myself. Though I've heard it said you were too smart for your own good, and perhaps too far ahead of your time. Still, you seem a fine young man. Regardless, you spoke just now as if you knew the Praetor personally. I do indeed. I spent many hours with Silver Shinobi in the Moon Cell Core. Is that so? Then why is the Praetor so confused to see you? Adorably confused at that. I could stare at that face all day. But, no, not right now. You strolled straight into our throne room. Clearly you're no ordinary man. You claim to be harmless enough, but how do we know? I apologize for my rudeness. I shouldn't have barged in. But, harmless or not, I have no intention of making enemies here. If I may be so presumptuous, Your Majesty, I have come here to offer you my help. Then you have my hospitality. Revealing your identity is no small thing. Consider yourself beyond suspicion for now. All formalities aside, then, what do you think we should do, Praetor? I nod to Saber as I think of an answer. System update? Fatal error? I have so many questions. Alright. What system update are you talking about? Holy as it might be, the Grail is still a system, and it needs regular maintenance. Its normal update occurs every 14,000 years. I needed to make sure that for the next 14,000 year mark, the system would manage itself on its own without any issues. Your victory in the war altered Seraph's management, such that the Moon Cell system updated as scheduled. On one side. Originally, both sides were meant to proceed at the same time, but I presume that didn't quite go as planned. Correct. You see, the Regalia truly is the royal authority of the Moon Cell, in that it represents the unity of Moon Cell and Seraph. In fact, the system is so tightly bound to the Regalia that the update cannot properly proceed without it. In other words, I now require your permission to use it, as part of my duty. Incidentally, had the update proceeded as scheduled, those hostile programs you've been seeing would never have spawned. Is that so? What happened at the Moon Cell Core? What happened was part of an assault from the enemy. What enemy? An unknown being attacked Silver Shinobi at the Moon Cell Core during the registration of the Royal Authority. And there was no shame in losing to it. Whatever it was large and powerful. Was it an enemy program? Or a servant's noble phantasm? We don't know that either, but it seemed almost like a titan from before the age of the gods. An image floats in the back of my mind. Just a fragment, hard to make out, but I do remember that giant hand reaching out for me. And a voice, like an echo inside a deep cavern. The words it spoke. It called itself a solo servant. Is that true, Praetor? Luckily, it seems your Praetor has recovered. But I believe that attack is what caused the schism we're seeing now. That attack, in other words, divided the Regalia. Divided? I'd almost forgotten! Yes, I think I'm starting to understand. The reason why there are two Regalia is that the one was split and stolen. Yes, just as you surmised. The enemy sundered the Regalia itself and made off with the other half. And then after the royal registration, the Praetor came back with our piece, and that other piece went to that caster. That damn fox usurped it right out from under us. Is that right? Then she was the enemy at the Moon Cell Core. That trickster must have changed her appearance, disguised herself as that titan. Tell us more about who you are. Ah, yes. Let me explain myself. As you now know, my true name is Archimedes. I was summoned and given the caster class. Although I am a servant, I unfortunately lack a master of my own, unlike yourself, Your Majesty. So you're a wanderer? No. I never had a master to begin with. The Moon Cell itself summoned me to manage Seraph. Some would call me a solo servant. My job is to keep the Moon Cell's system up to date. It needed a reliable engineer, and it chose me. Whatever it was extraordinarily powerful. So much so that I could do nothing to stop it. You barely survived. In fact, let me put it plainly. I had to resuscitate you, Silver Shinobi. It took all my effort to pull you from the core intact. A Greek genius indeed. One of the greatest scholars in human history, I must say. Please, allow me to show my gratitude. You have done us a commendable service. What happened to the Regalia was unfortunate, but your rescue of the Praetor was a righteous deed, befitting of a noble scholar. Oh, please do not waste such praises on me, Lord Nero. You are the righteous king of Seraph. And as Seraph's chief maintenance man, assisting your master and companion is no more than my duty. Besides, it was the right thing to do, ethically and mathematically. I serve an orderly kingdom, after all. So, please think of me as a mere student, ready to do what needs to be done. Your words are sound. And you call me a righteous king. Would you also say that to certain other kings are unrighteous? Yes, exactly. The one who bears the other Regalia is a mere pretender. Caster servant's true name is Tamamo no Mae. Just as I thought. I had hoped against all odds that she was someone else in disguise, but it is indeed her. Tamamo no Mae. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. The name has a pull for me, a deeper meaning. Did we fight together once in the war? But something doesn't add up. If we fought side by side, why can't I remember anything else about her? As you are aware, Your Majesty, Silver Shinobi is suffering from amnesia. Another side effect of the Regalia's sundering, no doubt. I can infer the rest, but please elaborate, noble scholar. I would rather hear it from you. As Your Majesty wishes. Simply put, half of Silver Shinobi has been stolen. Wait, hold on. Half? You mean half of me is gone? I have a personal skill called method elucidation that allows me to discern such things. In other words, at present, Silver Shinobi exists only as a mind implanted in an artificial form. I exist only as a... What? No, but as a wizard, my soul and mind have already been uploaded to the moon. There's nothing unusual about that now. In my experience, to implant an artificial body requires an individual's personality and passions. His or her mind, in other words. But that alone is what resides in your digital shell now. Are you saying the Praetor is missing something? I am. Your Praetor is still a person, of course, but now lacks something critical. The mind is obviously critical in itself, but it constitutes only a small percentage of the whole self. Passion, experience, memory, the mind can hold them and manage them, but it cannot keep them forever. To persist beyond the transience of mortal life, they require a soul. As you say. Continue, scholar. Without a soul, such things fade away in time. Fade away? My Praetor? Then what Castor had was... That duplicate was... Yes. Separated along with the Regalia, it's the other half of Silver Shinobi. Most likely, the soul. This is starting to make sense. My memory loss, my physical condition, both for the same reason. If nothing else, I understand this much. I don't want to die. For the sake of Seraph and for my own soul, we have to repair the Regalia and do something about that caster. No matter what. Besides, there's Saber to consider. I don't want to see her with that sad look. Praetor. Still, you smile through it all, even when you're staring down oblivion. It's okay. This won't be hard at all. I'm here, she's here, and it's obvious what we have to do. Reclaim all of Seraph, restore the Regalia. How hard could that be? What could possibly go wrong? My skills, limited as they may be, are all at the disposal of the one true king of Seraph. With your blessing, and with the completed Regalia, we shall restore the system and make it all as it should be. Then I name you my strategist. Alright, new content added to the gallery. Half my territories have been taken, my beloved Praetor has been split in two, and only one half remains. Damn that crafty little fox! Declaring war against me. No need to worry. If she can take our land, we can take it back. She might think she owns her half, but we'll show her how wrong she really is. Of course. Crafty as she is, she's no doubt plotting further treachery as we speak. But I see she hasn't shaken you, Praetor. I see that gentle fire in your eyes. The warmth that always kindles my soul time and again. She's not going to shake me. I know Saber's the right person to wear the regalia. And I know Saber's going to win. Caster doesn't stand a chance against her. Not a chance, you say? Are you truly so confident in me? Do you believe so deeply in my right to rule, then? Is it your faith in me that makes you smile so? Very well. I do, of course, suggest that you rest for now, but I, meanwhile, shall continue to justify your faith in me. As the 5th Emperor of the Roman Empire, and as the Moon Cell's chosen victor, I am the one and only sovereign of Seraph. So declares Nero Claudius. You and I will seize back what is taken and unite the land. My true campaign begins now. Her words echo throughout the room. Her declaration, her real name, an ally I could never forget. We fought together, we survived together, and through it all, we held each other. The Emperor of Roses, Nero Claudius. Centuries ago, the citizens of ancient Rome showered her with praise and applause. And here we are, fighting together again. Nothing can come between us, no matter who we're up against, even if it's me. All I care about is being with her. Honestly, that's all that's keeping me moving. Alright. Yeah, still nothing here. We can. There we go. Alright, time to battle. Stage select screen, you can choose the battlefield to fight on. When you select play the battle stage, you will immediately go straight to the battle. When you select play the whole chapter, you'll be able to look back on the events that happened at the beginning of the chapter. Okay, good to know. Second stage, here we go. Let's go with normal. Oh, there's a lot of big boys. Can you hear me, Your Majesty? It is time to release the Regalia's hidden power. It has a hidden power? I knew it. Indeed. By its royal authority, you can draw mana from the Moon Cell. Directly from the Moon Cell? So even the Moon Cell itself provides tribute to its ruler, then. Your Majesty, Silver Shinobi, both of you need to pour your own mana into the Regalia first. Yes, understood. I'm counting on you, Praetor. Pouring mana into the Regalia. Since I'm fused with the ring, I can easily visualize how to do that. I wrap around Saber's finger and move as close to her as possible.
Lovely.
Yeah?
I'm sure you will be not surprised to hear that Chaga apparently thinks about the negative implications of society continuing for millions of years. While also being shocked and a little disappointed that 15-year-old Emil got money for Twilight Princess by scalping Wii pre-orders.
Oh.
He was a scalper.
Oh.
He is fully condemned what he did, but it's like, ooh, that is one hell of a thing one hell of a childhood regret. Being a scalper.
Well. Let's see. And that's why I emulate, so I'm relatively guilt-free. Relatively.
Oh, you hush.
try to imagine the paths of the intertwined circuits, the ring connected to Saber, myself. I lay my breathing over hers. I lay my mana over hers. And Moon Crux. Oh my god, Nero's a magical girl.
No! Wait, I'm missing Magical Girl Nero?
Well, sort of magical girl. It's not frilly dressed, but she just freaking transformed into a whole suit of armor and everything.
It's Henshi! It's Henshi! She pulled a Power Rangers, Henshi! She's a Power Ranger Kamen Rider deal!
This just makes me want to go back to that idea me and Skullman had about freaking Fate Grand Order, but all the servants can also become like Kamen Rider suits or something.
Alright, so babe,
Yeah.
Sky's wondering what emote he would have. I offered that him and the two of us can discuss it over more Skyrim later.
Sure.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Alright.
sure. Alright. I have been waiting. You have no chance of winning. This place is already under my eye, locked in my blood fort Andromeda. Alright. Their power has been cut in half, Berserker trampled. My lord, this is a barrier that's taking advantage of ley lines that exist within Seraph. I'll point out the sectors where the mana is coming from. Taking over all of them should dispel the barrier. Alright, on the screen, a battle objective will be displayed. Instead of fighting in the dark, as long as you continue to accomplish these battle objectives, the tide of battle will turn in your favor. Sectors or enemy servants that correspond to battle objectives will be marked with a green outline on the minimap. These markers are target locations. When plants or enemy servants prepare to invade other sectors, an arrow will appear on the minimap. If the enemies are not then immediately halted on their own turf, they will send forces into that sector. You can prevent invasions by defeating all the plants aggressors and or enemy servants in the invasion staging area. Wipe them out quickly and efficiently to stop the invasion before it starts. Gotta level up, and I got an install skill. Uh-oh. When enemy forces are close to completing the regime matrix, the word danger appears on the enemy force's regime rank. If you don't quickly take over an enemy sector or defend enough sectors from the invading enemies, you will lose the battle. Crap. Okay, okay. Camera. Oh god. Lubu. Alright. Henshin to Go-Go. Go-Go Power Nero. Do 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 do. While using Moon Crux or Moon Drive, pressing J will perform a Guard Break attack, penetrating the servant's defenses and dealing damage. Guard Break can be used repeatedly while in Moon Crux and Drive mode. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, advancement successful. Okay. Oh. That's not good. That's not good. Leave the servants until the barrier has been dispelled. Alright. Ow. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Actually, shoot. Okay, that sector's taken.
たわいもない奏者よこのエリアをそなたに捧げよう
いい成果を出したようだな。こちらも見習うとしよう。
But we're certainly at a disadvantage. Alright. Another Henshin. There we go. Okay, okay. Along with battle objectives, if you perform an effective action, a favorable turn will appear. Racking up enough favorable turns will lead to closer to victory. Conversely, if you are put in a disadvantageous position, a turn for the worse will appear. If you continue to trigger turns for the worse, you may be pushed to defeat.
その調子です。結界を維持しているすべてのセクターを制圧するのです。
Alright. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, that sector's down.
しつけえ野郎だな。長引いてきたじゃねえか。
制圧完了だ。土地は多ければ多いほど良い。
Nope, not that way.
したようだな。こちらも見習うとしよう。
Actually, no, this way would be faster, I think.
便利なものよな。気持ちいいな。 行くぞ。 しまう。
Crap.
急ぐのだ。このままでは我らの敗北となる。
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Okay, back.
味方が襲われているな。防衛に向かうぞ。奏者よ。便利なものよな。気持ちいいな。
There we go. Let's go for another henshin.
開くがよい。はあ。着替えいくです。クレメール。行くぞ。味方が襲われているな。防衛に向かうぞ。奏者よ。
All right.
先を急ぐとしよう。
やるね皇帝陛下。とことん派手な戦いだぜ。こいつはやべえか。そろそろ立て直すぜ。
さらにしばしおとなしくしよう。やっ。
サーバンと短期でここまでやるとは呆れ。感心しましたよ。
天幕の飾りとなれ。
What you doing there, Mr. Lance? Being such a bumper bang. Lance is staring at me.
味方の損害が大きくなっているな。判断はそなたに任せよう。
Me?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Sorry, I was kind of just in concentration mode. There we go.
Enough. But yeah, Lance is just staring.
土地は多ければ多いほど良い。
Remember that you can't wait to be up here so that Lance can stare at you too.
All right. Shoot. How do I?
こういう日もあるか。すまねえ。しくじった。
Ah, crap.
我が軍にもう後はない
It
ぞ。
is perfectly quite the honor to be stared at by a cat.
Oh, crap. Oh. This is bad. This is bad.
Oh, God, I just noticed.
Yeah, no, the thing's been at danger for a while, but
先を急ぐぞ。いかん。この劣勢は捨ておけぬ。早く助けに行かねば。楽しい。変楽の飾りとなれ。花と散る。財産。落ちるがよい。
where's that other aggressor? There it is. Shit. And I just cleaned that area earlier.
愛の力思い知ったか。花と散れ。財か。味方が襲われているな。防衛に向かうぞ。奏者よ。ここはもう大丈夫であろう。先を急ぐとしよう。
間に合ったようだな。今回の雇い主は働き者で各自バーサーカーとの戦闘を避ける。結界魔術で君たちは弱体化している。
Oh god!
サーバントの相手は後回しだ。
Lubu's over here.
変楽の飾りとなれ。
Yeah, no, I might lose this one.
奏者よ。我が軍にもう後はないぞ。このままでは敗北だ。
セクターが陥落したことで結界が再び発動してしまったようです。
God damn it.
指定した全セクターを落とすほかありません。陥落したセクターを敵から奪還し再制圧するのです。
奏者よ。回復を。この運命そなたと共に。
Yeah, it might be because I spent so much time trying to deal with Lubu in that one sector.
プレメール。
各自バーサーカーとの戦闘を避ける。結界魔術で君たちは弱体化している。結界を解除する。サーバントの相手は後回しだ。サーバント短期でここまでやるとは呆れ。感心しました。
Oh, jeez.
損害が大きくなっているな。判断はそなたに任せよう。奏者よ。ここにはプラントがいる。奴から倒さなければ制圧はできないぞ。
Okay, that one's down. No, that's not the one I was... Oh, what? Lance down. Okay. Got the second Phantasm circuit. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
土地は多ければ多いほど良い。
いい成果を出したようだな。こちらも見習うとしよう。
世の兵たちの窮地だ。急ぐぞ、マスター。行くぞ。愛の力、思い知ったか。
Alright.
まったく大した活躍だ。
この運命、そなたと共に開くがよい。はあ、着替えいくです。プレメール。
敵には同情を禁じる。
そうじゃ、我が軍にもう後はないぞ。このままでは敗北だ。
Oh crap, oh crap. Oh, and it's coming from over there?
防衛に向かうぞ。そうじゃよ。
At this rate, I don't know if I'll be able to make it. Camera!
味方の損害が大きくなっているな。判断はそなたに任せよう。こちらだ。味方の損害が大きくなっているな。判断はそなたに任せよう。行くぞ。先を急ぐぞ。楽しい。
action.
いい成果を出したようだな。こちらも見習うとしよう。
だよな。
There you are. Let's see. Da-da.
ここはもう大丈夫であろう。先を急ぐとしよう。
敵主力の排除を確認。救援成功ですね。
行くぞ。奏者よ、ここにはプラントがいる。奴から倒さなければ制圧はできない。
Oh crap.
味方が襲われているな。防衛に向かうぞ。奏者よ。
Where is... Oh boy. Crap.
Crap. Huh?
I was on my way to, like, intercept a plant trying to take over one of my sectors, and I ended up with the sector I am currently in being the subject of an enemy takeover. Alright, where's
Yeah,
the...
no, that sucks. Well,
Where is the... Don't tell me the other aggressor's, like, back down on the stairs.
more than likely. Let's get it out.
Does not look like it.
That got out of there. Should be one more. Oh, it's a skeleton. Skeletons. Oh shit! I pissed her off.
There's the other aggressor. I guess it just hadn't spawned in yet or something. Alright.
敵主力の排除を確認。救援成功ですね。各自まさかとの策を探る。限界まで君たちは弱体化している。
Oh god! No, not that one. This one is the one I'm looking for. Okay, so... avoiding Berserker for now. Where is...
I have another song stuck in my head.
Shit! Oh. And that's where Berserker is too. Oh god, 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 oh god. This is supposed to be normal difficulty? This is supposed to be stage 2?
Sounds like someone's having a hard time with a fake game.
Okay, first of all, shut up.
Oh, that one's definitely gonna bite me in the ass later.
Yeah.
I welcome the trouble. I do love I just went, yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like many games that I've played. This difficult this early?
こちらも見習おうとしよう。
This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
Sounded like you're playing Ribbit King. Not Fate.
各自バーサーカーとの戦闘は避ける。
On the plus side, Lubu is almost dead. Ugh, Lubu's down. I had no intention to pursue Lubu, but oh man, that really turned the tide.
よくやった。この不利な状況であのバーサーカーを倒してみせるか。
Okay. I need to stop that plant.
敵には同情を禁じ得ないな。
Oh no. Okay, well, never mind. I found a plant here. There we go. Okay.
So, Jake has raised a question in the food channel.
Yeah.
What toppings. You can only put 3 things on a burger. What do you put on it? I said ketchup, onions, and pickles. Giles said pepper, jack cheese, caramelized onions, and bacon.
I'd say ketchup, lettuce, bacon.
Why the lettuce?
I'm alright with lettuce.
That
Oh.
That payback for the pickles.
No, that's what the mayo's for. Well, I didn't put mayo there, no. Okay, so Ryder has showed up. I need to...
You and your mayo.
味方の損害が大きくなっているな。判断はそなたに任せよう。仕方ありませんね。面倒ですが。
Okay.
私がお相手しましょう。
You may owe someone a lot of apologies for all the mayo jokes you make.
Hey!
I got a big shit eating grin right now.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good.
奏者よ、ここにはプラントがいる。奴から倒さなければ、
Ah.
制圧はできないぞ。
Thank you, thank you. Well, Jake is having a lot of issues with all the onions people are grabbing.
I mean, onions on a burger are good.
Jake, you have no room to fucking talk.
He really doesn't. Oh, here we go, Ryder.
甘くしびれますよ。ああ、もう味方の被害が大きすぎる。領土を奪われてしまうではないか。先月神殿の中でこうも戦える者がいようとは。世の実力を甘く見たようだな。結界など世の情熱の前には無意味。精神力に必要するものではないのですよ。ああ、その炎ここで吹き消します。花と散れ。
Okay.
哀れですね。
All right. There's an aggressor.
こちらですよ。たわいもない。奏者よ。このエリアをそなたに捧
All
げ
right.
よう。
Where'd Medusa go? Right there.
無残にもがいてもらいましょう。
Gotcha. Ow, 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 ow.
Sounds like you got stabbed a lot by the Lancer.
I'm trying to...
少々焦りが過ぎましたか。
And then this guy, this guy with a big spear comes up and stabs me a lot. I don't know what stand-up comedian I was doing there.
You just knew it was a stand-up comedian. Oh,
Yeah.
almost got her. Come on. There we go. Finally. For some reason, the meter was full, but this thing just was not activating.
Why are there two saber cats next to a dead bandit? What is going on? Where did these come from? Rambo?
And there we go. Medusa's down.
Like crap.
Jeez, that level took forever. Yeah, no, a whole 46 minutes.
Taking some help from you. A good regen. Life force of crab. Delicious.
Oh, that
Thanks
one's...
to the patented fishing club spell strangulation, which lets me steal, what is it, like 4 HP, 10 seconds?
Ah.
Aim it, so
Alright, here we go.
ところで奏者よ
check how much strangulation.
玉の支配領域
By the way, Praetor,
奪われた
it
領土
occurred to me for now.
そう呼ぶことに
Oh,
した
hold on. By the way, Praetor, it occurred to me for now to refer to our enemies' holdings as Tamamo domains. I see what you did there.
わかりやすいであろう
Is that easy enough to understand?
何事も
Communication in battle must be swift and clear.
伝わりやすさは寛容だ
Oh!
How about the world of Tamamo, or how about Tamamo land?
Tamamo?
Tamamo land?
何の略なの
Is that some kind of reference to...
おい言わずとも
I'm
よ
a Moe's world.
詳しく聞けばどの頭痛が2倍増しになり
Is
そう
that some kind of reference to... Never mind.
Scatman.
If I ask...
That was Scatman's world.
No. That's the line in the dialogue. Is that a reference to... never mind. If I ask, I might worsen your headache.
さて普段の玉の支配領域に
Alright,
残りわ
hold
ずか
on.
一度マイルームへ戻って
Suck.
Now, only a few Tamamo domains are left. Let us return to my room and...
Alrighty.
Oh.
So we have half an hour left for time.
Yeah, I'm...
I would say we end her.
おかしいったらな
Tamamo domains? Is that what you call them? What a joke.
セラフのすべては私のもの
All of Seraph belongs to me. Tamamo? Regalia? What are those? Appetizers? There's no need for wizards or servants anymore. All we need is for every sentient being in the world to bow to me. See, I'm... Seraph's. No, this world's idol. To be fair, that is a really nice sweater she has on. It's you! Yep, it's me. Now pinker and more powerful than ever. Dark Ellie. No, make it Dark Eliza. Yes, call me that, you little piggy. Oh, what's with the face? You surprised? You scared? Yeah, I can smell your fear from here. I, Dark Ellie, the most beautiful princess ever to spawn from the depths, have come to conquer Seraph. And yes, I also go by Dark Eliza. Dark Eliza? Well, it's simple, like Tamamo Domain's simple. But that servant, she has something in common with Saber, that's for sure. Dark Elizabeth. I see. This is all highly unfortunate. I have nothing more to say. It's Dark Ellie! Or Dark Eliza. What the hell name did you just call me? Is my perfect new costume throwing off your eyesight or something? Oh no, your costume is magnificent. Such melodic majesty, my arch rival, who drives me to grow stronger with every clash. You may have changed your appearance, but you are, no doubt, my strongest bandmate, Elizabeth Bathory. Yeah, that's right. Same as usual, Saber. Now then, rival. The Praetor and I have business to attend to, so we must be off. But on that day, when the Seraph unites again, let us hold another concert and rise to even greater heights together. Huh? A collaboration concert? Really? You'd share your stage with me? Wait, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Not at all. We're destined to clash forever. Now listen, Saber. I'll just tell you straight. As your rival, and as a soon-to-be top idol of Seraph, I'm going to give you a first and final warning. Don't get in my way. And give me that regalia now. Or I'll tear your master's limbs off like big, meaty caterpillars. That will never happen. The regalia and the praetor belong to me. Heed my words and understand. What? You're brushing off my whole monologue? Just gimme! Besides, it's weird for you to be the king. I ought to be a bigger king than you. And what about you is bigger than me? Nothing I can see. Do you follow me, praetor? Protag sitting back with a bucket of popcorn. Hey, leave me out of this. I'm not even talking about that. And even if I were, I can make them bigger anytime I want. Sorry, Dark Ellie, but you can't. When heroic spirits are first created, they're already given their ideal form. No matter how much you may grow as a person, you'll never grow that way. Yes, unless you were skilled at constructing new bodies, you're forever stuck in that one. But worry not. I find you adorable just as you are. Suddenly I see why Nero is labeled a tyrant. You just don't get it. You're thinking too small. That's your problem. I won't be tied down to Seraph's rules, and I don't need to overthrow you to get what I want. I'll overthrow the moon cell itself. That's right. Then I'll be the great king of terror and reign like the god of the red planet. Great king of terror? Why does that sound familiar? And Mars? Why did you specifically reference Mars? Yes, where have I heard that before? Somewhere in some minor culture's mythology, perhaps? Seriously, you don't know the Great King of Terror? I'm quoting a pretty famous prophet here. You ever heard of him? Well, I'm going to bring that prophecy to life, and I'll be a big new star. Dark Ellie Ungelmoa, or something. Are you not merely plagiarizing? Still the same as always, Dark Erzebet. Quit calling me that! I told you to cut that out! She pout. Whatever, I'm done with this little sparring match. Remember, final warning. I'll never lose again. You'll never lock me up, and I don't need redemption. If evil's all I can be, that evil will bloom like a bloody flower. And I'll never hold back, no matter who I'm up against. Soldiers, bosses, chosen wielders of the Regalia, whoever. Cross me again and you'll regret it, Saber. Silver Shinobi. There goes Elizabeth. Strange. She didn't seem her usual self.
いや、しかし今
Regardless, we have
領
realms
地
to
奪還の
conquer.
先だ。
Let us return to
一
my
度
room and
マイルーム
prepare.
へ戻って領地奪還のじ
Finally done with that level. Alright, what do we got for crafting items? Ooh! Flag of Guidance. It has a cure status effect, it has a defense up, and it has a heal all. That would be pretty good. What about that rusty ceremonial sword? 2 buffs to offense. I think I'll make a flag of guidance. All right. I do wish to speak with you, but you should rest for the day. Oh. Alright, in that case... Current story will pause and you'll return to the main menu. Given how long this stage was, I suppose it would be best to play it safe and save it for next time. Alright, while we're at it though, what do we have in terms of the gallery? There's Kukulin. And that's it. Actually, do we get any, like, dex entries for them or something? We do. Profile. Class Saber, swordswoman who speaks of herself as a king and dons a clear, deep crimson dress. Her personality exudes so much confidence that she unreservedly praises her own talents and considers herself a work of art. Yep, that sounds about right. We even have a model viewer. Okay. Alright. Actually, wait. I saw there was a wardrobe option? Fighter of the Flame? Oh, that outfit. Okay, so that's what that's called. What does it say for Kukulin? Class Lancer, the child of light from Ireland. Personality-wise, he comes across as aggressive and sociable. In battle, he fights without restraint. His cursed crimson spear, Gaibolg, is set up as an anti-army weapon. That's right. Normally it's single target, but for the purpose of the EXTELLA games, it's practically a nuke. Let's see. Unique skill, Divinity. Characteristic of a god, used as a placeholder for man-made law during ancient times when heaven ruled directly over mankind. This ability gives various unique bonuses to the one who wields it. It has both good points and bad points. Battle continuation, A. The power to survive. It is an ability where one can create time to battle when suffering from injuries. Its strength depends on the degree of the injury and the rank of this power, which I guess explains that one meme I put in the Fate channel earlier today. How it looks like he has a whole wound that just blows out his. He has a wound that like blows out his shoulder, and I think it nicked some of his lung too. Like it. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so that's what we got. Install skills. All right. All right. I think, yeah, we're at a good point where we can stop. So, let's see. Who to raid, what to raid with. Let's see. What else have we got on here? Here we go. We're gonna raid with Nero is indeed a tyrant. And we'll raid Pocket Chalk, who is currently playing some Arc Knights. Alright, let's see. Tomorrow afternoon will be some more Mega Man Legends. And then tomorrow evening, we'll pack back up from here on Fate EXTELLA. Alright. I'll talk to you guys later. Let's go ahead and raid.